Most people accuse me of one thing. My neighbors, my friends, my teammates, they ask me, how is it that you're always smiling? And I tell them, it's magic. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As children, all of us believed in magic. Now let us for a moment believe that this bright piece of cloth, this vibrant piece of cloth, is the magical side to us. It is our happier self. And now let's say that these pieces of cloth are dull, boring, and uninteresting like life owing to its mechanical nature. Now what happens is, over a period of time, faced with so many challenges in life, we put it in a bag like this. Now, what do we go through in life? Depression, heartbreaks, financial crunches, and when we want to find our magical self, it is gone completely. How do you bring this magic back into our lives? I have a simple formula for this. The key to adding magic to our lives is the word magic itself. M-A-G-I-C, magic. M for me time. This me time is when we spend a couple of moments in our day with ourselves. Now, I have been a radio jockey, worked with the best of stations, I have been a TV host, I have been an HR person, ask me about juggling with professions, and also balancing your family time. Now you'll ask me, so Maya, where is time for me time? I understand completely. But let me tell you something, that all of you are made in a unique way. And you need to connect with yourself to touch base with that awesomeness. Now A is for adding brownie points. Charlie Chaplin once said, life laughs at you when you're unhappy. Life smiles at you when you're happy, but life salutes you when you make others happy. So when you help others, you add brownie points. When you transform others' lives, you get more brownie points. So create an account in your mind. Debit your account with more brownie points, and life will credit you with magical happiness. Now G is for grace. This is the thumb rule, ladies and gentlemen. Live in grace. Everyone has a God, and our God loves us abundantly the way we are. We have to just surrender our problems, our insecurities, our doubts to Him. Just leave it all to Him. Trust Him with everything and see how He weaves magic in your lives. A friend of mine started a social initiative. I was supporting this initiative, and in this initiative, we celebrate our special days like birthdays and anniversaries with the less privileged children. So on one birthday, my dad, who is my inspiration, he's right here, he planned this birthday for me. My husband, who is my mentor, he ensured that we spent it very creatively with these children. So we went and we indulged with some games. And these children were so happy, they were delighted. Their energy was contagious. They had such high hopes and dreams. One child stood up and said, I want to become a doctor. Another said, I want to become an actor. The third kid said, I want to become a cricketer. Let me tell you something. Each and every child over there was HIV positive. Their life would be taken away from them even before they could understand the meaning of life. Even before doing simplest of things, they had to take so many precautions. They could not even go and play with other children because of the stigma attached. And when I saw them saying, I want to become a doctor and an actor, I had all these thoughts running through my mind. That evening, we lit sky lanterns with these children. They jumped up in joy. They jumped up as high as possible. They leaped as far as possible, trying to reach out to these sky lanterns as it faded into thin air. I got hold of one of the girls and actually asked her, so how is it that you always are so happy? You're happy in spite of everything. And she said, we are God's precious children. God has kept us alive in spite of everything. So we just trust Him with everything. She said this, she smiled and she ran away. She was living only in grace. So what is stopping you? I, for being in love. Fall in love, raise in love, be in love. It brings about the best in us. Love your job, love your profession, love yourself. Especially with women, we run the distance when we are in love. So be in the state of love. Being in the state of love adds value to the state of you being you. C is for being childlike. And my role model for this is my 1.5-year-old son, Arian. Now he enjoys the simplest of things in life. He likes splashing water all over the place. He loves rolling over his teddy bear. He loves his long drives. And the key in being childlike is to look at everything with eyes of wonder and being inquisitive. So now let us see if we can bring the magical side back into our lives. Let's apply the formula. Let us say we spend a lot of me time, quality time with ourselves. Let's say you're adding more brownie points by helping people. We are living in grace. And then you're being in the state of love, you're being childlike, and the magic comes back into our lives. Experience this magic, ladies and gentlemen, and keep smiling always. Back to you.